video is brought to you in part by Toy Factory Fab, North Shore Off-Road, Alberta OHV Trail Riders.
What's going on, you guys? Griffin here with Country Slickers. We're headed out today quadding. It's going to be sweet. We haven't been out in quite a while, but we just got new diffs put in the Can-Am Outlander 650, so we're stoked to get out and do that. If anyone was wondering, yes, we did fit it into the 5.5 foot box on the Chev. She fits good, just sits on the tailgate a little bit, but we're out of McLean Creek. We're going to our old stomping grounds. We're going for a ride. It is beautiful weather. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's like 27 degrees, so we're going to get out. And we are here today with Grant. And Grant is also rocking a new toy as well. He's got the Can-Am Maverick X, I'm gonna mess this up, X RC Sport, I think it is. So we're gonna take a quick look at that as well, because it should be a sweet ride and it's a sweet machine. So stay tuned, you guys. Let's get out onto the trails. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more videos, and let's get out there. Better give us some berries.
Sport XRC.
Okay.
It's a 1000R.
1000R.
Pretty much the engine before the turbo is put on. You could actually put a turbo on this if you wanted to. One of the selling points was how easy it is to clean my rad out and stuff. I know all you guys out there are saying get a rad relocate, but I don't know. This is pretty good to me. Like,
lots of access just behind this plate.
Yeah. So everything pops on and off really well. Oh.
What year was this one again?
This is a 2021.
2021. Okay.
So I have the full doors on here, unlike the new versions of them. I don't know why Can-Am went and did that, but they'll be cheaper aftermarket anyways. The winch thing, I know you guys are going, where's my winch? So I got this thing so muddy, I have to tell you right now, I've been a little lazy. I haven't been out in a few weeks, but the winch thing, I actually had so much mud on the inside that there was some mud underneath the winch. And when I was pressure washing it off, the mud stuck underneath the winch bumper. And when I started it, it sucked the winch in. The shocks are set on heavy duty, on hard right now. They're pretty good. Everybody tells me to take the sway bars out. I've always been one notch above stock, so I kind of like it the way it is. These Liberty tires, you can go through pretty much anything. They're actually really excellent in the winter too. They're just a great tire. I still have the paint markings on them from when it was brand new. So you can't complain about that. The only thing I don't like about these tires is that I am thinking about getting another set of tires, because when it comes to like really thick mud like what you just seen me go through, these pretty much the treads fill up, it doesn't spit the mud out, and it is what it is, right? These are 30-inch stock, but you can get these Liberties and the 32s on the 14s as well. Stock. And like I said, like I'm running, you can see here, I run most of the time, I'm running in 2-wheel drive, because Can-Ams can do that. And you can see, like, I have almost no wear on these back tires at all. They're just a super great. And actually, I went into Specialty Tire and Tube in Calgary and talked to Kyle Allen about these tires, and I couldn't make up my mind on what tires I wanted to go with, because everybody was running the Bighorn 2.0s. I'm not crazy about those tires. So he told me straight out, don't buy tires, Grant. Take these out, see what you want to do with the tires, see what you drive like, and how they go. And I'm actually, you know what? Other than the mud that I get stuck in, everybody's gonna get stuck in mud. I'm super happy with these tires. The stereo system, I just bought that because it was winter time. I wanted to go out, get the stereo in it, and go out and listen to tunes while I'm doing it, so I bought it. One thing that I'm not crazy about that Can-Am did with all these sport models, and is that they just put in a regular battery like you would use on yours. I think they should have upgraded that to the 38 battery with the bracket and everything, so you didn't have to buy it, or at least make it an option. All
right, so in the parking lot, Grant was telling us that this box was the one he swears by, so we just went through, I don't know, 15-20 kilometers of trails with plenty of mud, plenty of water. So we're gonna take a look inside the box, see how it actually did with some miles on it. Look at that, dry.
Everything's dry.
Not a speck. Nothing made it past the seal here. Nothing.
Yeah.
XRC, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's gonna come with your heavier Fox Resi shocks,
yes.
Right? You get the better tires.
Yes.
Full doors, is that part of it?
The new versions only come with half doors. The 2021s still have the, I'm not sure about the 22s, but I know the 2021s still come with the full doors, and I totally recommend the full doors, because I mean, I'm dirty, but I ain't as dirty as I could be, and believe me, I've had this thing full of mud where it's taken 2 days to get out. One quick thing about the cargo thing, I don't really go through really deep water. With this cover on, you're gonna have a hell of a time with the snorkel kit. This thing is built like a tank. Working on this thing is a pleasure compared to my Outlander. A complete pleasure to my Outlander. I've already done my oil change, I've already done my front discs, my gearbox. I haven't had to tear one piece of plastic off of this thing yet. Not one. Zero. Not one. How many times I walked into my garage, looked at my Outlander and decided I'd rather set it on fire than take the plastics off. And believe me, it almost happened a few times. And if you don't want to spend the $30,000-$35,000 on an X3, and you're not really a turbo type of person anyways, this thing is going to get you everywhere and anywhere. Yeah, the X3's one notch up, but this thing is definitely an all-around trail machine all the way around.
Now, just to add to that as well, we've had our own experience with the X3s. Absolutely love it. It's an awesome bike. We really enjoyed all the kilometers we put on it. Do you need the extra 50 or 60 horse that a turbo gets you? Not when you're riding tight trails like this. If you're out in a desert setting, perhaps. But here, Grant is right behind me, if not trying to pass me, when I'm burning through here on a quad. So I don't think you need that extra power, especially if you're just going to run it in 4 low all day.
Definitely say that the 64-inch was the best way. I could have gone the 60-inch on this too, but I think the 64-inch is the best way. The 60-inch was comfortable to sit in, but the 64, there's a lot more room. It's a lot nicer. So
yeah, we'll just give a shot of them too.
Oh yeah, and if you do buy one of these, get a dummy for the passenger seat. Because really, you're going to spend a lot of time cleaning that seat for no reason at all.
and he's letting me drive this thing. I would not let me drive this thing. Well, he must trust me more than I think he does. Trying to climb the wall here. Little bit of mud. All right, you guys, so we made it back to the truck. Obviously we had a sweet day out riding, got some mud, got some trails in. This Maverick is so much fun. Maverick Sport, so much fun. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smack that subscribe button, follow along for the next adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video.